Thanks for joining us. I'm Florence Armain, and I'm in the presence of an amazing musician who is here in Jakarta to participate in the ASEAN Literary Festival. It is the first cultural event where all ASEAN countries, which share proximity, similarities, and culture and literature, which makes our guest today is even more unique. Signmark, welcome to the Perspective. Welcome to Indonesia,
Thank you.
First and foremost. So I heard this is your 41st country to visit.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Now, tell us. I know you don't like to. You were born deaf, and but this is not a disability for you, and yet you've entered in an industry where hearing is a necessity.
Yeah, that's true. Often people think that music is about hearing, but now we are living in the year 2015. We have the technology. For example, artists in the world, they use a lot of dancers, fine lighting, big screens on stage, and so on. So the music has to be like nice for the eyes too. So it's about movement as well and other things. You have to feel it, and if you don't have the movement, you don't get the music, because all the pianos and drummers, they need movement as well. But I do it with sign language.
It comes from the heart, isn't it? It's first and foremost.
Exactly.
How did you recognize that you actually have the talent for music, and you want to be in the music industry?
Well, from the reaction from the audience, they party with me when I do my music. When I saw that, I realized that there's lyrics, you can have the message and the attitude via the music. I had been translating music, Bon Jovi and so on, but then I decided one day I have a lot to tell because about my life, because people don't know anything about my life. And then I decided now it's my turn to tell my story, shake up the world a little bit.
Okay, so I understand MTV has a big role in you deciding to become a musician as well?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, you want your music video to be on MTV one day?
Yeah, when I was a little boy, when I watched Michael Jackson performing and so on, I loved her dancing and everything. I saw it and I wanted to be on TV as well. But people around me, my family, my friends, my teachers would say to me, "You're deaf, forget about it." And then I decided, well, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm going to show you one day. It took me 10 years approximately to get to perform
to
on
where
TV.
you are right now. Well, it's I wouldn't say natural, but that's because you were born into a language minority. Is that how you call it? Is that how you consider yourself?
Yeah. Because language minority is better definition for me than being disabled. Yeah. Well, of course, I use some aids, for example, interpreters like here, because you can sign language. Yeah. If you come to Finland, what do you need? You need an interpreter, right? Yeah. So what's the difference between you and me?
Right. It's all the same. So you wouldn't want to be called being disabled. So if you can share with us just a little bit your journey in entering the music industry that is just robust and challenging.
Yeah. My parents are deaf as well. They didn't know how to teach me, but my grandparents were hearing. Always when they played the piano and harmonica, I looked at them and wondered why they're shaking their hands and head. And then I asked my grandma to teach me. When she sang and played the piano, I would lip read her, and then I got interested about music. I wanted to learn more about it. I wanted to know all the instruments, violin, for example, the expressions when people play the violin, it's not this, it's this. Yeah. Then I realized when the hearing people are playing, they also have their feelings connected with their playing, and the vibrations and the lyrics, I could combine them. And then I decided I can do this as well, and I started to write my own song, my story, and then I started to conquer the world, and now I'm here sitting here with you.
What has been the biggest challenge though, besides having people look at you in a strange way? Are you sure? Is this what you want to do, knowing that you're not able to hear?
People who are laughing at me and give me negative comments, I just get more motivated.
Right.
I was like, okay, thank
was your
you,
fuel
thank
there.
you. Yeah, I want to do more. I want to show them even more when they give me bad words. My biggest challenge is to try to write about one theme, like simple things, because I have so much to say.
Yeah.
My lyrics, my songs
You're
would
very
get too
expressive.
tall, long. Yeah. Well, if you think about the business point of view, like record companies, their challenge, my challenge is their attitude, because their first reaction would be like, what, deaf artist? No.
Correct.
But it's not their fault, really,
Yeah.
because they don't have the knowledge.
Yeah.
They don't know about this.
Yeah.
If you don't know, so fear is in control. So via my music, I will tell them, and then they will know. Like you told me that you were nervous about this.
I was very
really?
nervous. Because,
Are you still nervous?
I'm still nervous right now, getting over my nerve.
Yeah, but because it's a new situation for you, right?
Yes.
But by the time you realize, it's nothing to be afraid of.
It's just normal.
You're
having normal conversations. All right. Speak of record label, Signmark here is the first deaf artist to be signed by a record label. We'll talk about that when we come back.